Good day and hello my fellow aviation geeks, this is your captain speaking. Buckle up, because today we're taking a trip in a true aviation icon, the queen of the skies herself, the Boeing 747-400. We'll be soaring into Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, also called SEATAC, for a lovely landing done by the captain. Get ready for breathtaking views of the Emerald City, a smooth descent and a touchdown on runway 16 left. This isn't just a flight, it's an experience, so sink into serenity and embrace the experience. The Pacific Northwest is known for its green forests, rocky shores and tall mountains. Mount Rainier, with its snowy peak, is a stunning sight that stands out across the region. Enjoy the view from the cockpit over this stunning area. As we begin our descent, we were still high above the mountains, gradually lowering towards the greater Seattle area. We are following a southwesterly heading, offering a clear view of the landscape below. As we get closer to SEATAC, we'll be preparing for an ILS approach to runway 16 left. For those of you new to aviation, the instrument landing system is a precision approach system that uses radio beams to guide us down to the runway, especially useful in low visibility. More details about it in another video. Just a quick fun fact about this magnificent aircraft. The Boeing 747-400 has approximately 274 kilometers or 171 miles of wiring. That's enough to stretch from Seattle all the way down to Portland in Oregon. Imagine the complexity of the systems on board that require such an extensive network. Such a beautiful area, isn't it? And absolute gorgeous weather as well. As we keep descending, we are turning left, and then you can see the stunning panorama of Seattle. To our right, you'll see the impressive skyline of downtown Seattle, with its iconic landmarks. Can you spot the Space Needle? And over there is Boeing Field, officially known as King County International Airport. This historic airfield has a rich history dating back to 1928 and has been closely tied to the development of aviation, particularly with the rise of the Boeing company. Originally named King County Airport, it was renamed in honor of William E. Boeing in 1966. Boeing Field has served various purposes over the years, including military operation during World War II. And it continues to be a crucial facility for Boeing for flight testing and aircraft manufacturing, including the Boeing 737 MAX. It's also the location of the world-famous Museum of Flight, a must-visit for aviation enthusiasts, as you can visit the first Boeing 737, the first Boeing 747, and they put a Concorde in there too. How many aircraft can you count parked at Boeing Field right now? SEATAC is a rather busy airport, and to handle the high volume of traffic it utilizes parallel runways. Runway 16 left, which we are approaching right now, has two parallel runways, 16 center and 16 right. These parallel runways allow multiple aircraft to land and take off simultaneously, significantly increasing airport capacity. Usually 16 left is used for takeoff and runway 16 center and right for landing, but the Boeing 747-400 is slightly bigger than other airplanes. That's why we asked and requested for runway 16 left, longer runway and shorter taxi time. Runway 16 right would be long enough as well for landing. It is 8,500 foot long, which is about 2,590 meters. But why using the shortest runway for landing when you can have the longest? Runway 16 left is 11,901 foot long, which is 3,627 meters. Alright, we're now getting closer to the airport. The Boeing 747-400 is just a joy to fly. It's incredibly stable and responsive even at these lower speeds. And another fun fact about the 747. The 747-400 has a wingspan of a little over 64 meters, which is 211 feet. And that is actually longer than the Wright brothers' first flight back in the days.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Touchdown, welcome to Seattle. A smooth landing on runway 16 left made by the captain. We'll now engage reverse thrust and the outer brake starts to decelerate the airplane as well. We use a combination of reverse thrust and wheel braking. Reverse thrust involves redirecting the engine's thrust forward, which acts as a powerful braking force. The wheel brakes on the main landing gear are also very effective, similar to the brakes in your car, but much more powerful. Several planes had to hold short of the runway while we landed. I guess when you're flying with the Queen, even airplanes have to queue politely. ATC told us to keep moving and exit via taxiway Sierra. They needed to keep the other taxiways clear so they could direct the waiting planes to cross runway 16 left behind us and head over to the apron. Well, funny how all the planes that were waiting for us are now taxiing in front of us and suddenly it's our turn to wait. Well, that's life. But anyway, the route to our parking stand Sierra 15 is pretty short, so it's not like we're in a rush. Plus, the engines need a little cool down time anyway. And here we are, at gate Sierra 15. The automatic guiding system is now guiding us into our final parking position. And stop. I hope you enjoyed the experience of flying the legendary Boeing 747-400, the Queen of the Skies. Thanks for watching and auf Wiedersehen.